So today I'm going to do a review. I feel like I need something new to say in the beginning of my videos. I got this in the mail last week and I was super excited about it. I love space themed things. I love space. I love galaxy stuff. I just love space stuff. So when I saw this, I was like, I don't even want to play with it necessarily. I just want to like hang it on my wall in my makeup room and just look at it and talk about how pretty it is. The thing I'm talking about is the Galaxy Chic palette. It looks like this. It's got like vectors of girl, pretty space astronauts, and it's 18 baked eyeshadows. So we've got this palette of 18 eyeshadows and a mirror. And here's what the eyeshadows look like. Here's just a picture. And so you can see, because they're baked, they get that really cool kind of planetary look, which is one of the things I like the most about baked eyeshadows is how they look. Just staring at them, they're gorgeous. So having a galaxy themed palette with baked eyeshadows makes a lot of sense to me. So let's just go through the colors here. The first color is Sun, and it's got some red and gold in it, and it kind of swatches like a really warm gold, so I can definitely see it's almost like a light orange. The next shade is Jupiter, and this is a pink. It's like a reddish pink. I'm actually surprised. I wish that this one had a little bit of gold veining in it to actually look like Jupiter, but the color is a very shimmery, warm reddish pink. The next shade is Prometheus, which honestly looks more like Jupiter to me. It's actually much lighter than you would think. So it's almost like a light, like a pinky rose color. Next is Aphrodite, and this is not a veined eyeshadow. It's just one straight color, and it's just a darker red that has a pinkish shimmer to it. The next shade is Milky Way, and this is a white and almost lilac color, and when swatched it's definitely almost pink, so it's like an icy pink when you swatch it, which again isn't a color I would like put with Milky Way, but it is really pretty. The next shade is Cosmic, which it's a little bit darker than Milky Way. It's a little bit more of a lilac, where Milky Way is swatching more of an icy pink like I mentioned, but the two are very close in color and they could probably be used together to create kind of a two-tone lid color. Okay, so now we're on to the next row. That starts with Saturn, which is a gold and a light pinky red. It's very similar to the Sun color, but it has more of a red tone coming out of it, where Sun had more of an orangey gold. Next shade is Venus, which is incredibly orange, unlike the real Venus, which would be more of a really boring eyeshadow, like yellowy, murky green color. So this is vibrant as F. I really like this Venus shade. The next is Meteor. Now Meteor is one I used on my eyes as a highlight shade in the inner corners, and it's a very icy blue. It is a really nice highlight shade. Next is Comet, which is just such a gorgeous like aqua blue. This is what the main lid color is on my eyes today. I really like how this shade looks. It's very shimmery, and I'm such a sucker for blue aqua tones like this. Next shade is Earth, and Earth has some light blues and dark blues, and it swatches just about in the middle. So it's like a really nice, kind of a sky blue color, medium blue here, with a lighter blue shimmer on top. Last shade in this row is Neptune. Neptune is a dark navy. It's one of the darkest shades here. It probably is the darkest shade here. And so it's just a really nice, deep blue, like an ocean blue with a nice shimmer on top. All right, final row. So first thing is Mercury. And Mercury has got kind of this like brownish red and a almost silvery white, kind of like a taupey purple. It would be a really nice like daytime smoky eye color. Next is Mars, and Mars doesn't have any veining in it. It's just a straight reddish brown like the planet, and this is just kind of a coppery, really warm brown. Has kind of like an orangey coppery base with a reddish shimmer. Next is Asteroid. Asteroid is kind of the same shade as Mars, but it has teal veining, and this just kind of gives it a duochrome. The next shade is Uranus, and this is a light blue. It's very, very vibrant. This is actually what I have in the center of my lids today. And then the next is Moon. Moon is a silvery shade with some red veining. And then the last shade is Eclipse, and this is a dark grayish purple, but it definitely kind of has a muted tone to it. And that is the palette. So for the look I have on today, I have like a mini tutorial I filmed. First thing I did was I applied my eyeshadow base, and then I used Comet, and I used a wet eyeshadow brush for this and applied that all over the lid. And then I took Uranus and applied it right in the center of the lid. Next thing, I took Eclipse with a fluffy brush and put it into the crease in the outer corner. And then I took Neptune and used it just inside where I put Eclipse to kind of have it be like a gradient, have just a little bit darker right in the crease. I also applied Neptune underneath my eyes. And then I took Meteor and I applied that in the inner corners and just underneath the eyes on the lower lash line in the inner corners. And then I just took a white pencil and put it right underneath my brows just to keep it kind of matte because the look is very, very shimmery. And then I just lined my eyes with my liquid liner, used a black eyeliner on the waterline, applied my mascara, and there we go. So I really liked how it turned out. It's very shimmery, and I mean, I love the blue shades in here. I was really torn between doing a look with the really cool reddish gold shades or doing a look with the blues, and I kind of always turn to blues, so that's what I used. And generally, it's not really a big secret, but I am not usually a big fan whatsoever of baked eyeshadows, mineralized eyeshadows. Don't really like how they look. They usually have a lot, like too many colors going on, so they look cool, but you swatch them and it looks like dirt. These ones I actually do like. There's my review. I will have swatches and all that on my blog. If you missed anything, there will be pictures of everything there, and a link below to where you can purchase this bad boy. So if you have it, let me know what you think. I'll probably be doing more looks with it on my blog, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. And generally, it's not really a big secret. I usually... Dogs, stop. You want to say hi? You guys want to see Tor? Come here. Up, up. Ah, Tor. Oh, no, you gotta sit up tall. You gotta sit up tall. You're too tiny. But you're not. Tor. What's this? Look. Is that a Tor? Tor, you a good girl? Oh gosh, okay. So there's Tora.